Jamal Niaz here, pleasure to be joined by Frazer Clarke, highly anticipated return to the ring. Just how are you feeling? Must have been a tough time out the ring with the facial injury, but you're good to go now, starting 2025 with a bang.
Yeah, I'm all good, I'm excited to get back in now. It's been a while. That's what I love doing, innit? So get back on a horse, mate, and go again.
How tough was that experience for you towards the end of last year? Because you're getting what you love taken away from you, and you want to be busy, you want to be active, you've got goals to achieve. What was that time out the ring like for you?
It's isn't it? No one wants to not fight, you're a fighter. It's me like going to work, so it wasn't great, didn't enjoy it. But what I did do was learn a lot about myself, and I'm in a good place now.
What were some of the biggest things you learned about yourself, if you don't mind me asking?
No, it's just that, tough times are going to come in life, and it's made me very much appreciative for what I have got, got my health, got my family, got good friends, some good people about, some people about, but it made me very, very grateful for my health.
When you say about the not so great people that you mentioned, is that something that you've found in sport? Because I speak to a lot of boxers about this experience where everyone's with you when things are going good, but maybe when something doesn't go your way, you find out who the real people are. Have you found that experience, and how hurtful is that to go through?
That's life, mate. That is life. It's not hurtful if it's people you don't know. When it's people you know, it's a bit but not like the trolls, man. Not like the keyboard warriors. Like they're like, I don't know. I think it just makes them feel good, like to just like leave comments and that. But that's each to their own, innit? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not good, like especially if it's someone you know or people you thought were there to support you. There's not been too many of them, but just the odd one. You just think, oh, alright, you just notice it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you find it easy to cut people out like that? You only give people one chance. You see what sort of person they are, and that's it.
No, listen, I'm the fairest guy in the world, me. I've got a lot of time for people. I give everyone a chance, but it's not like I needed people to come and check on me, nothing like that. I'm just saying, in certain situations, some people might have been there. Not even to make the call, because I'm terrible with the phone anyway. There's calls I missed, the messages I missed. I've still got messages now from October which didn't open because my head wasn't in the right space. But I'm just saying in general, man, in life you see that, don't you? People are all there when everything's going well. That's just a common theme of life.
This has massive implications for the heavyweight division in Britain. I know you spoke about last week your beef with David Adeleye. You had a lot of things to say, and obviously he's had his fight with Jamie TKV. That rematch is coming up. Just talk about your feelings towards him. I don't want to use the word hate. Hate's a strong word, but there's some beef there, isn't there?
I don't hate him, mate. I don't hate anybody. I'm not going to hate people. I'm not his biggest fan. I'd like to punch him. May as well do it. May as well get paid, don't we? Do you know what I mean? Simple as that, really. But yeah, not too much to say on David, if I'm honest. Just like he's current British champion, isn't he? He did what he had to do, but I'm sure before long we'll get to, if we have got any differences, which I think we have got. We've got there's a little bit there, like we're definitely never going to be best friends or be biggest fans of each other. We can sort this out. We can probably sort that out, in the ring and get paid. So that's the plan.
Do you remember exactly what that was about when you talk about when you stepped outside and he had two or three of his friends with you? Is it something more personal than just that competitive rivalry between you both?
No, he fronted me in front of my missus, and I was taking a picture with a couple of supporters in the arena over there actually, and he fronted me, and I don't know what he came with. I don't know if he thought I was going to be intimidated or what, but him and his two sidekicks came in and said a lot, but didn't do nothing. Obviously I went outside, I took a walk with him, and nothing happened. So it was just like sticks and stones really, and squabbles, but yeah, nothing really happened.
And that was unprovoked? You guys had never exchanged any messages?
We had the thing on the Tundi podcast, with Tundi and Spencer. We had a little bit of back and forth, and obviously it's just competitive because we're in the same weight. But no, when he fronted me in front of my missus and one of the supporters, felt like he's trying to chuck it on me. Do you know what I mean? Put it on my toes, it ain't gonna go down well, is it? Do you know what I mean?
How would you see the rematch going between him and Jamie?
I don't know. I think he's going to have to box better than he did, because I think he was. He's a lot better than he showed. I know that, but he wasn't great. Jamie was winning comfortably for me, so it's an interesting one. But I think Jamie will get a lot of confidence from that fight, and I can probably see him nicking it on points.
And he's shown in that press conference he's always aggressive. He brings that on-site mentality, and you're not the type of guy to do that against, are you? If that was the case in your guys' press conference, I can see another table flip, to be honest.
Flipping no table, I get no stupid fight, no way. But he's not really on site. Like it's all loud. It's all like a lot of noise. But no, he's not really on site. He's not on site.
Obviously, we all know the answer, but exactly how would a fight go between you and David? Do you feel that you would put him out of there inside the distance? Do you feel you would knock him out?
Yeah, I'll stop him. 100%.
Now, you made it very clear as well, there is unfinished business between you and Fabio. That's something you'd want to get back. That's something that you want to work towards, that trilogy fight. Is there animosity still there? There was a lot of bad blood. It was billed as bad blood last year. Is that one for now done for you?
I've got respect for Fabio Wardley. I think he's a gentleman. On a competitive edge, yeah, of course, I'd love to run that back one day, but right now I'm concentrating on Sunday. That's my task. But in a competitive sense, of course, it's in the nature. I'd love to run that fight back one day. I think it could do good numbers again, and he'd be a heavy favourite, obviously, after last time. But you know, the fighter in me always wants to run that back.
I feel like every fighter would love to have experienced what you guys experienced in that draw last year. That showed you both who you were as men, as fighters. It was one of the best fights we've seen on British shores in years. What were the biggest takeaways from you from that experience? What did you learn about yourself?
Many fighters think they'd like to have that fight, think they'd like that experience. See, it looks great when you're watching all the classics on YouTube. When you actually go through it, there's nothing great or nothing cool about a war like that. When you're in blood and your head's pounding, your ears feel like they're bleeding.
That's how bad it was after.
Yeah. You don't want to. People think that'd be great to be through. Listen, don't ever. If you're a fighter, don't try to have a fight like that. Watch it on YouTube.
When fighters say that fights like that take years off the career, did you feel that in the aftermath?
No, not me. Made me feel alive. Put years on my career. I loved it.
Do you feel like a third fight could be a similar sort of war, or are you looking for it to?
I think it'd always be a competitive fight. Obviously, it's hard to say that after the last one, but I think we'd always have competitive fights if we box again. It'd be great, but like I say, I've got my own stuff in front of me right now, and he's got his own big fight as well. So I think that's nothing that really needs to be talked about. You know, I just need to get back to winning ways, and obviously he's looking for world titles at the minute. So obviously I'm trying to chase these guys down, but right now I'm just focused on myself.
Just final one on Fabio. Do you feel like he beats Jarrell Miller?
I feel like it's a tough fight. I do feel like he wins. Yeah, I don't know why. But I feel like he's gonna have a tough night, but I can personally tell you he's made the right stuff, so he's got every chance.
Now, I don't want to use the word pressure, but there must be a different sense of feeling heading into this one, that you want to put a real stamp on it. You'd like a big knockout, a big viral moment to put yourself right back in the mix, wouldn't you? But you can't go in there with that sort of aim, because you don't know how a fight's going to pan out. A knockout could present itself. It could be a dominant decision win.
Pressure. What did Shearer say the other night? Shearer said, pressure's for tyres. There's no pressure, it's just my job. I've got to go in there and do what I do, and this will be no problem.
It feels no different.
No different, it's just a fight, man. I've had loads of them. As a pro, as an amateur, it's just another fight.
How do you see it panning out?
It's the Frazer Clarke victory. I think I'm going to look good doing it as well.
Perfect. Final one, Usyk Dubois looks like it's going to go down July 12th, I believe. How do you see that one going? Because Usyk's reached the mountaintop. It would be hard, other than financial gains, to understand why he would keep putting himself in this position, maybe other than legacy. Whereas Dubois not experienced what Usyk has, that undisputed Excalibur level fighter, that legendary status. What do you make of that matchup? Do you feel like Dubois could turn it around in this one?
He's got to fight someone, hasn't he? He's got to fight someone. Daniel's a good challenger. He's a great fighter. I can't bet against Usyk, man. Like, he's the best of the generation for me. So I think it's a good fight. I think it's a competitive fight, an interesting fight. Second time around, we'll see this new version of Daniel, but you got to remember that this guy is a very, very special fighter, is Alexander Usyk. So I can't bet against him.
Really appreciate the time. What's the final message to the fans?
Thank you for the ongoing support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hate. And enjoy the show Sunday.
Appreciate the time, brother.